Welcome to Off the Shelf with Christine and Katie. Sadly, the long days of summer are coming to an end, but there's still plenty of time to relax with a good book. So this month we thought we'd share with you some summer romances that are perfect for a nice relaxing read.
Yes.
Hopefully you might want to add them to your TBR to read later if you don't want to read them now.
Or when you're enjoying the rest of summer on the beach.
Exactly. Be sure to mention in the comments what you think of these books, or let us know if there's any other books that you would suggest to be for a nice summer read.
Be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you wish to see our future videos. But for now, let's get to those books.
Tink! So what do you have first for us?
Alrighty, so the first book we have in this romance genre is Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. Hannah Bellinger and Fox Thornton are just friends, which I don't believe considering there's an italic on the word just. So when Hannah moves back to town when the movie she's working on decides to film there, she moves in with him. Will living together help them realize or choose feelings for one another? See, I was right. Or will it push them away from each other for even more? Dun dun dun. And the next one we want to recommend is Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma. And when they're both in need of money, a consultant and a cardiologist start to fake date in order to convince those around them that they are stable enough to get what they need. I feel like this is another trope.
Mm-hmm. The summer romance, what do you expect?
Pretty much. The only problem, she's looking for true love and he doesn't believe it's real. Well, I haven't seen that before.
Okay, next we have, appropriate for a library, Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Can it be a best of romance list without another Emily Henry hit?
No.
This enemies to lovers story is the type of beach read that you'll be craving all year long. And Charlie might ruin book boyfriends for you forever.
I hate to say it, but there's a lot of book boyfriends out there. So I think we're all right.
Next up we have By the Book by Jasmine Guillory. Isabel is trying to get a promotion in her job at a publishing company. And when that doesn't work out right away, she tries to push a celebrity who missed his manuscript deadline to continue writing his book in order to deliver her boss a highly anticipated title and prove herself once and for all. This is a fun Beauty and the Beast adaptation if you like those retelling type stories like I do.
I did not know this is a Beauty and the Beast adaptation. That is amazing. Alrighty, and the next one we want to recommend is Set on You by Amy Lee. And it's about a fitness influencer and a fighter find out that there's more to one another than just their ultra competitiveness. When it comes to the gym they both frequent. Who said working out can't be sexy? I did not write this. I just want that established. But no, it can't. And the next one we want to recommend is Meant to Be Mine by Hannah Orestein. And it's about Eddie Meyer has been waiting all day. Eddie Meyer has been waiting all day for the day she'll meet her soulmate. But when he finally comes into her life, everything else around her starts to break down and she wonders if they are really meant to be.
Oh, well.
The eternal question.
Oh. Next up we have American Royalty by Tracy Livesay. Rapper Danielle Duchess Nelson is about to sign the biggest deal of her life. She suddenly gets thrust into the spotlight when Prince Jameson accidentally books her as a performer at an upcoming royal event. While this all might start yet another royal scandal, these two royals still can't help but be in each other's worlds.
The true curse.
Next up we have Our Last Days in Barcelona by Chanel Cleaton. And since her best-selling debut, Next Year in Havana, this author has been a go-to for historical fiction that delivers complex female characters and gripping family drama. Our Last Days in Barcelona takes you on a journey to the city where Beatriz Perez arrives in search of her sister who guards the family secrets, only to discover revelations that will change her life and her family's forever. I have read Next Year in Havana, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great historical fiction.
And you're not really a romance person. So
not a romance person, so I did enjoy that, and I think this one is going to get added to my list as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the next one we recommend, even though the title makes me pause, is A Proposal They Can't Refuse by Natalie Cant. If you know, you know. Yeah. When two octogenarians decide to play matchmaker with their grandchildren, all bets are off. This is a terrible start. No movie ends well.
Meddling grandparents.
Pretty much. It never ends well. All matchmaker movies, even the matchmaker, does not end well. It is about Camila Vega will do anything to save the family's Puerto Rican restaurant, including a fake engagement with her nemesis, whiskey distiller Liam Kane, to appease their meddling abuelos. A family curse as well. This charming romance is a perfect mix of family, culture, and sizzling chemistry. See, also, another trope that's come into play is the fake engagements, I've noticed.
Yes, a lot have the fake engagement, the fake dating.
Yes, so this is another one of those. So if you like that, this is for you. And the next one I want to recommend is Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. And it's about, imagine Indiana Jones, but an all-female lead. Like Ghostbusters with all the women.
This one has more romance.
Yes, it does. And it's with female lead Lily Wilder. And she is a wilderness guide. And the male lead, Leo Grady, is a math genius who helps on a high-stakes treasure hunt. I just see it right now. Indiana Jones and the one who does your taxes. And of course, they happen to have a past. He is the first love she can never forget. This book is equal parts romance, adventure, and mystery, complete with the second chance romance angst. If you wish Indiana Jones had a lot more romance than the fast-paced adventure, then this is for you. I think a lot of people will like that. I know I read it all silly, but...
It is something I think I want to pick up.
No, honestly, just from the description, it actually seems pretty interesting. And we're not into romance, so that we could say that.
Now, we asked our teen librarian for some of her picks. So these are some picks from Marissa that your teen or you may enjoy if you happen to like some, YA romance as well.
Exactly. All right, let's see what Marissa has in store for us. So the first one she recommends is called Fat Chance Charlie Vega by Crystal Mondolando. Sorry if I'm butchering that. And it is a body-positive romance. All her life, Charlie Vega has been told that she was fat. Her mother wants her to be slimmer with straight hair like her best friend Amelia, with the comparisons to the grass is greener.
Always.
And when Charlie starts to fall for her classmate Brian, she finds out that he asked Amelia first. This book was a light read with an important message for teens. Charlie learns to put her insecurities aside and see her true value. See, I think this would be a good one for teens from her description.
Nice romance, too.
Yeah, if you happen to like teen lit as well, this is something up your alley.
Next up, Marissa recommended Tokyo Ever After by Emiko Jean. Reminds her so much of The Princess Diaries.
I love The Princess Diaries. I want that third movie.
So, Japanese-American Izumi discovers her father is the Crown Prince of Japan. There you go. She travels to Tokyo to learn Japanese culture and forms a forbidden romance with her bodyguard.
Scandal.
This is a fun romance that will also give you the feel for Japanese culture.
Oh, this is cool. I feel like this could be one step away from being a manga.
Yeah.
If you just tiptoed in the other direction.
But you know what? I love Princess Diaries too. So
I love it so much. I really hope they give us another movie.
This might be another one for me to pick up when I'm in the mood for a little light reading.
I hope they do another movie. Those are fun. And the next one that Marissa recommends is You've Reached Sam by Dustin Tao. And it's a bittersweet love story. Julie and Sam fell in love and plan to attend college together when Sam suddenly dies. Eek. Julie calls Sam's voicemail just to hear his voice one more time when suddenly the phone picks up and she hears his voice. And this book has had a lot of buzz on TikTok, and it teaches teens to let go of their first love and how painful this can be. Truthfully, I think I'd be scared to just hear that voice on the other end of the phone that I would hang up.
Supernatural romance going on
maybe
there,
there's a ghost in this one. I kind of wonder if it is supernatural. I'm going to have to ask Marissa.
Next up, we have The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. And it's a perfect teen beach read. Meredith is having a hard time after losing her sister and then being dumped by her boyfriend.
Eek.
Her family is attending her cousin's wedding in Martha's Vineyard. Meredith finds the perfect distraction in participating in family traditions and flirting with a cute groomsman. This book is perfect for fans of Casey West and Sarah Dessen.
I love Sarah Dessen. I love her seeing her covers. I'm not a big fan of romance, but I like looking at her covers.
So there you go. Those are our suggested titles for a little late summer romance. Now, next up, we're going to be discussing some epic fantasy to help celebrate the new
release
of the Game of Thrones prequel and the Lord of the Rings prequel that are coming
we're
out
so excited
within the next few weeks. So for now, those are our picks. Happy reading.
Take care.
Bye.